Hello, entrepreneurs. Welcome to Ask Katrina. Today, we're going to talk about employee gifts. It is very important as a business owner and as an entrepreneur to incentivize our staff with gifts. So, oftentimes, we want to show that we have recognized their efforts. We know that our staff help drive the success of our business. What we don't want the employees to get from us is a big surprise at tax time. When they get their W-2 and they see that that gift is now taxable, it could be a big surprise and a very big misunderstanding on the side of the employee. So make sure that you understand the tax implications of giving a gift to the employee, and also to understand if that gift that you've given is now tax deduction for your business. There just may be a way, so stay tuned. The second type of gift that can be given to employees are taxable gifts. Those are cash or gift cards that you give as bonuses or achievement awards. So when you give that type of gift, if you give a gift card for $100 to a restaurant and it's for an achievement that the employee has done, that item would be taxable. It should be reported on their W-2 as income. The third type of gift that we're going to talk about is called gifts for travel. A lot of times we may incentivize our employees with trips of vacations to luxurious places. And employees often like those types of gifts. But what they will not like is when they see that that money, that the value of that trip is taxable on their W-2. Please explain to your employees that when they get this gift for their achievement and they've achieved great success, that bonus gift is going to be taxable and included on their W-2. The fourth type of gift we want to talk about is also taxable to the employee. So make sure they understand that. If you give a gift certificate and that gift certificate can be redeemed for merchandise, the value of that gift certificate is going to be taxable and must be included on the W-2 for the employee. The fifth type of gift that we're going to talk about is when you give your employee a gift for tickets to a concert, tickets to sporting events, or if you give them merchandise. They must be taxed on the value of that item that you've given. So make sure they understand. Go, have a good time. But at the end of the year, that amount is going to be included in their W-2 and it's going to be taxable to the employee. Again, for us as a business owner, that's a deduction. That will reduce our income on our financials. So it's still a good idea to incentivize your employees. Just make sure they understand that some gifts are taxable. The sixth type of gift that we want to talk about is the employee gift for length of service as well as safety achievement. It's very important to understand this because it is a non-taxable gift. You must understand there's two components of this gifting. There's a qualified and there's a non-qualified. Under the qualified plan, this gift would be non-taxable if you have a written plan as an employer. That plan is non-discriminatory. So that means everybody would qualify for the gift. And the average cost of the gift is $400 or less. We've often heard of people working 5 years or more and they get a watch or they get a clock or they get some kind of property because they've achieved a length of service. This is one type of gift that qualifies under the qualified plan. Also under the qualified plan is a safety achievement award. There are certain rules that surround the safety achievement, who can get it, certain roles in the company cannot get it. And then also if more than 10% of the staff of your company has received it, then there's also limitations. But there is good news, because on those qualified plans, you can give an employee up to $1,600 and it would be non-taxable. If it's under non-qualified, and non-qualified means it's not qualified, so it doesn't meet all of those other criteria, the limit is $400. But in total for the year, it would be $1,600 total for non-qualified and qualified when you're looking at what the employee can deduct. The other type of gift that can be given under the qualified plan is a Safety Achievement Award. There are certain guidelines around the Safety Achievement Award, and certain employees of your company will not qualify, so it's important you understand those rules. Also, when you have more than 10% of the staff who have received that award, there's also limitations. But there is good news. When you have employees and you give them these type of awards, up to $1,600 will not be taxable to the employee. So that's very good news to them, because it will not be on their W-2. And remember, all of these employee gifts are a deduction to the entrepreneur. The IRS has given us some love and allowed us to give benefits to our employees, and we will not have to pay taxes on those amounts of the gifts. Also, now let's talk about what it means if they're not employees, but they're contractors, and you want to give gifts to your contractors. Well, gifts to contractors will be limited. It's a very small limit, and as much as I hate to say it, $25 is the amount that you could give to someone, a contractor, as well as your customers or vendors if you want to thank them. $25 a year is the limit. What kind of gift can you give for $25? Really? So the IRS has not changed that in a very long time, but that is the limit on giving gifts to contractors, your customers, and your vendors.